In this video, we're going to cover the top 5 things you need to do when moving to Seattle. I'm Christian Harris, the team leader of Seatown Team here in Seattle. I live, work, and play right here in Seattle, and I have for years. I love nothing more than helping people get to know the different neighborhoods and different activities and lifestyles that help make Seattle such an amazing place to live. So step number 1, give me a call. Give me a text, shoot me an email, slide into my DMs on Instagram, on Facebook. You're probably watching this on YouTube. I'm on all the things and all the places, on all the socials. Shouldn't be too hard to find a good way to get a hold of me. The second thing we're going to do is set up a Zoom call with me and my preferred lender. The reason for this is I get a lot of clients that move in from out of town, relocating to Seattle. I have some who already live here, maybe they're renting and they want to buy their first home, or they're going to be a move-up buyer and sell their current home and buy something a little bigger or a little better or different neighborhood. The reason for doing the Zoom call is get some FaceTime and get to hear more about what you're looking for, what's important to you. Are you looking for a neighborhood that's really walkable? Are you looking for something that has some stellar schools, or it's close to the mountains and you can have an active lifestyle? So these are all things we'll go over during our Zoom call, which then leads us into step 3, which is I will set you up with a custom home search. And we can even do this if you feel like you're 6 months or a year out from wanting to buy a house. It's good to be able to keep a thumb on what is happening in the Seattle market or the suburbs of Seattle, depending on where you want to live. So you don't necessarily need to be ready to move tomorrow to want to set up a home search and get an idea for how much homes are available for, and then how much they end up selling, above or below their list price, to be able to tell kind of where the market is shifting to. And then step 4, once you get here, if you're coming in from out of town or relocating, or once you're ready to pull the trigger and starting to look at some homes and maybe look at writing an offer, then I will pick you up and I will drive you around to the homes that you're interested in looking at. Or if COVID is still a thing, I will not be picking you up. I will plan a tour and I will meet you at each of the properties. This is not a problem either way, depending on what the situation is with COVID. But the bottom line here is that I will show you homes so you get a good idea of how they compare in person compared to how they're displayed online with their photos and description. A lot of times you're looking online, it's hard to get a feel for the layout of the properties. And so a lot of the time when you look in person, it's the first few showings are really an educational experience where you get to compare what you see online with what you see in person. And then the final step 5, when you find that dream home, when you find the place that you want to write an offer on and move into, then I help you write that offer and negotiate the terms. One of the big things that agents are paid for is their expertise. It's understanding not only how to write the contracts, but understanding the market, so we know exactly how competitive we need to be when writing the offer, so that we know, what the average days on market, how likely is it to sell in a week or in 3 weeks or in a month, and then obviously how much over or how much under houses in that area that are very similar to that are going for. So that's all the expertise that I bring to the table to help you understand exactly what we need to do to get you into the house that you love once we find it. All right, so we just covered the five things that you need to do when you're moving to Seattle, but tell you what, don't tell anybody about. I'm going to give you a bonus. The bonus is this is obviously a very abbreviated process for what you want to do when you're moving to Seattle or looking to buy your house in Seattle. If you'd like a more detailed explanation of the process, we also offer a free virtual homebuyer class that we teach pretty regularly. So I will put the link to that, the Eventbrite link, in the description for this video below. That will give you an opportunity to sign up for free and hear the more extended nuts and bolts details of that, as well as an opportunity to talk to a lender who can answer any of your financing questions. So we'd love to see you there if you want a more detailed explanation of the home buying process and exactly what it takes to buy a home in Seattle, Washington. Thanks very much for tuning in. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, click the thumbs up button on the YouTube video below, and we'll see you on our next video.